Hello. I'm just gonna sit down real quick.
Oh my god.
My recording room right now is an absolute state. It is a mess. There is stuff everywhere. I went on holidays for a week, not complaining about that. It was absolutely lovely. But prepping for holidays, I just kind of threw stuff everywhere. And then when I came back, it was like 5 a.m. It had been raining. Everything was wet. So I was like, just everything that I need to keep dry, I'm just going to throw it in here. And now everything is still in here because I forgot about it. Yay! So the recording room's a mess. And that has me a little bit scattered. But you know what else is a mess? Do you know what else is a mess? Content on the internet, and specifically content on YouTube. So let me take us back to a bit of a story that happened a little while ago, actually a couple of months ago at this stage, but you all know by now my concept of time, it's not there. It's just not there. Actually, there's another interesting point about my concept of time, but maybe that's for a different video. So let me explain something to you first. Copyright on YouTube is a bit of a mess, and a lot of you who watch YouTube regularly will probably already know about what kind of a mess it is, because if somebody were to make a video, their own original video, and then they were to use a couple of seconds of a clip from one of my videos, I don't know, either to comment on it, to emphasize a point, just for whatever reason, technically I can make a copyright claim on their video because they used a bit of my video. Now, would I do that? Absolutely not, because it's fair use. They're just using a bit of my video and it's transformative. They're transforming it into their own thing. If somebody were to sit down and react to an entire video of mine, I could still copyright claim them because it's my content that they're using. However, it's reactionary. And as long as they put in comments and they're reacting and they're not just sitting there going, then it's fair use. And I have had people in the past who have done this, who have reacted to my entire video, and I don't like them, and I didn't want to be associated with them, and I didn't want my content on their channel. However, it's fair use. So did I make a copyright claim? Absolutely not, because it is fair use whether I like them or not, or whether I want to be associated with them or not. That's just the way it is. I'm not an asshole. However, some people are, and this is where the problem occurs, when people make false copyright claims because they don't like something, or just because they want to make the money off the video, or whatever the reason is. But there are times, right, where copyright is a little bit clear. Like if you took my video, uploaded it to your channel, that's not fair use. That's just taking my video and uploading it to your channel. If you were to sit down and write down every single word that I said in my video and then say it in your video, word for word, that's not fair use. That is copying my work. And this is something that happened. Yay! Again, yay! So there's a YouTube channel called Detective Gizmo. Now, I'd never heard of this channel before, but I got a comment about this channel saying, this person copied your Venus Angelic video. And honestly, I just assumed that they had just made the same points that I did. When this person said that they copied my video, I just assumed they probably just, made similar points, did the same timeline that I did. But that's about it. And if somebody does that, right, if they make the same points as me, fine, you can do that, that's okay. Ideas, if you're not sure, ideas are not copyrighted, especially when those ideas are talking about other people. Like, you can't copyright that in any way. But after a while, I went and I looked at the video, and it did have a couple of thousand views, which was really good for this channel. And to my surprise, they had not just copied my ideas, they had not maybe stolen a sentence here or there, they had said the exact same things that I had said, word for word. There was a couple of times where they changed one or two things, like they added their own intro-y thing, like a subscribe bit, but everything else, word for word. They even said, like, comment, share, do all the things that I'm supposed to ask you to do at the end of a video, and have a wonderful day.
You can please subscribe and click the bell button to get notifications when I look, and just like, comment, share, do all the things that I'm supposed to ask you to do at the end of the video, and have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
They said that at the end of the video because they couldn't be arsed to change it. And at the beginning of the video, in my Venus Angelic video, I had put in like a clip from the middle of the video, like a hook to get people to watch it. A lot of people seem to think that this is her way of coping with being controlled by her mother her whole life. And now that she does have control, they think that she's making the wrong decision. They still copied the hook.
A lot of people seem to think that this is her way of coping with being controlled by her mother her whole life, and now that she does have control, they think that she's making the wrong decision.
They said the exact same things in the video. So I made, for the first time ever, a copyright strike. Not a claim, a strike, because I thought that this was worth a strike. This is just straight up stealing my work and trying to pass it off as your own. I have no problem if you want to make the same points as me. Follow the exact same timeline I did, but at least put it in your own words. Like, what? So I made a copyright strike, and I had to, obviously it has to be kind of approved by YouTube, and I had sent out all my information. I said, they copied this word for word, because you have to say, like, where's the copyright infringement? What are the details? I said, word for word, this is copied. And YouTube came back to me and said, we're gonna need more details on this. I was like, oh, for feck's sake. Now I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to transcribe my video, and then I'm gonna have to transcribe Detective Gizmo's video, which actually meant that I only had to transcribe it once, thankfully, and change a couple of things. So I went and I transcribed my entire video, and then I just changed the 1 or 2 words here and there in their video, which was different, and I highlighted all the similar bits in yellow. I think it was yellow, just so I could make it very, very clear to YouTube, this is all the stuff that's the same, it's all of it. And thankfully YouTube did respond really quickly. They took the video down, great, perfect, all done. And I'm very happy about that. But the issue still remains that I assume it's quite likely that this channel steals all or a lot of their videos. They've been making videos about mental illness fakers on TikTok. They've been making videos about Fortnite, you know, the usual Trisha Paytas, Logan Paul, all of those. So what I would urge is, if you're watching this video for some reason and you are a content creator, to just go check the videos, see if any of them are similar, you know, topics to topics you've covered, and then just check to make sure that this channel, Detective Gizmo, has not copied your video. Because it's really not fair to have the rest of us putting in the work so that a couple of people can just go and take it and call it their own and get views off it. I know this channel isn't getting a lot of views, but it's still unfair, and this can't be the only channel this is happening on. And it's just, it's upon the people who made the videos in the first place to figure it out, which I get there's no real workaround for that at the moment, I guess. Like, there's no way for YouTube to be like, this is the exact wording. That would just be a really complicated thing that they would have to bring in. But for now, if you are a content creator, just check. If you know content creators who have made similar videos, maybe just reach out to them and say, hey, this might be your video, because again, it's just not fair. It's really crappy, and somebody shouldn't be making their channel this way. Like, just make your own videos. But it does kind of speak to YouTube in some ways. Like, there are plenty of wonderful creators, way better creators than me as well, just people making stuff, and it's fantastic. But within that, there are people who are just doing it to try and see if they can make some money out of it. Like, this channel, I don't know if it's one individual who's gone, drama stuff does really well, commentary does really well. What if I just like copy other people's videos that have done well, and then I can make loads of money? Oh yeah, and I want to point this out as well. They had said like the same dates that I had said in my video, but their video was a year or 2 later. So they'd said like, Venus is this age, but it was wrong because she was that age when I made the video, but she wasn't anymore. So my point was, I don't know if this is just one individual or like a team who are trying to do this. And there definitely are, you know, click farms and things like that on YouTube. And it is just kind of scary that they might be able to just like pump out this soulless content and get loads of views and loads of money. But at the same time, I think most people who watch YouTube regularly, not just like people who casually might click on a video, like people who watch it regularly, they're gonna watch creators who are actually creating. They're not going to go and just watch these click farms, because what's the point? And regular viewers can tell the difference, and they want actual content. But like, to a degree as well, we do still have to compete with them, which is quite hard, and it's just kind of unfair. Again, I like, just, you know, take a shot every time I say unfair, but as I always say, don't do that. Don't give yourself alcohol poisoning, please. Although maybe I didn't say it that many times, I don't know. Anyway, I was annoyed about this, so just, you know, don't copy my video, or I will come for you. In the night, you shall see me, like Edward Cullen in the corner, just going... I've watched Twilight 3 times in the last month. I watched the entire series once, and I've watched the first movie 3 times in the last month. Except I won't be like Edward Cullen, I'll be like one of the mean vampires who will go, but like mean it. Yeah. Anyway, am I scary? I think I'm kind of scary. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. I wanted to update you guys. This happened a little while ago, and it took me a while to make this update because brain. And also, like, it just, you know, YouTube concerns me, and there's a lot of talk about YouTube as a platform at the moment and favoritism. Like, I know there's a couple of creators talking about YouTube and the problems it has and doing, like, try not to get age restricted challenges and stuff like that. So, like, I'm not going to be talking about any of that today. I don't think, you know, that kind of stuff has really affected me too much, and yeah, I mostly just play by the rules that they've set, and YouTube doesn't seem to notice me either way, to either, you know, for me to be a favorite or for them to be unfair to me. And I'm kind of interested to see where that whole conversation goes, so I'll be keeping an eye out. But for this copyright thing, it is just a bit, you know, don't steal other people's videos, and also on the flip side, don't make copyright claims on people's videos because they use 3 seconds of a clip from your video. That's the message. That's the message. I'm the messiah of YouTube, clearly. I'm gonna fix everything. You are welcome. That is gonna be it for me for now, though, so please, of course, do subscribe. Do it! Don't just listen to me saying, like, oh, she always says this. No, do it. Subscribe. Thank you. Turn on notifications. This is not a request. This is a threat. Or I will vampire in the corner. As well as that, just want to let you guys know as well that the patrons and the members have just gotten released to them the details of my new upcoming project, which I was talking about and hinting at and kind of mentioning. So if you want to know what's going on there, then you can check out the Patreon and the YouTube memberships. Links for those in the description. As well in the description is linked to my social media, where you can find me everywhere under VangelinaSkov. And also, I have a vlogging channel that has not had any videos uploaded to it in a while, but there will be. There will be. I promise. Anyway, subscribe. What is this energy today? Anyway, spread the word that there are channels that are stealing other people's videos because they should not be allowed to get away with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.